the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I catch a record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beats to make me fight Q-tip, at least I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. That's the team we're gonna need. Close and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can...
From amidst the city's 7+ hills, welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. Gun, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
There's room into the secondary, and he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
19 tight. 60 Maverick.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. finish off their opening drive. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Making a stop that time, Nick Cross.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
3rd down gives to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Burrow from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 27-yard line. 12. Gun. Shot. Right in. Shot.
Another try following the sack. He's got a man left. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
11. Hey, can. Shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 7-point lead in the 1st. So this solid 1st half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
Point conversion. 11, mighty. 11, 12. Stop.
Burrow will throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. But that risk pays off.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Juked the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 15-6. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Richardson will do it himself. He is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
18, Robert, 18.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Richardson on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts cut the lead to just a field goal. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So that brings up second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Through the second level at the 40. The 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push this to an 8-point game. McPherson to add the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He lobs it deep middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a field goal game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. God.
Throwing is Burrow. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Complete to number 5, T. Higgins. That's a gain
3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Stop. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 1, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get set. Stop. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Gun.
Short yardage one here for Brown. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Bengals, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run again with Brown. Broke through the tackle. And he's cut after a game of about 2. Charvarius Ward brings him down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
11. Here we go. Right, 80. Right, top. 11. Top.
Here's Burrow. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
18-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Burrow back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
I'm fine, ready?
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Gun. Dot. Right, 80. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, he's got it. On off a tackle, but it's also football. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play the coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Jukes one defender. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts jump in front now by 5. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
On one, ready?
1st and 10 at the
11
36-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow. It is caught left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Here we go. Right, 80. Right, up. 11. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Option give to Taylor. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's caught, Warren. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Colts 1st down.
From the gun, Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
70 Lions. 19 Charger. 19.
Richardson. This throw is caught. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds. So on 4th down, here comes Maddox Trujillo and the Colts for a field goal try. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
That just stings. You've got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. What is that?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Gun. 11. Zahat.
Now Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
On 2, ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Zahat.
Brown on the inside give. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
11, Thomas. Zahat.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go. Zahat.
Run with Brown. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Now Burrow in this Bengals up as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. A 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Ready. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. New set of downs for him at the 38. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson finds Woods. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a fourth quarter lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete out to the right. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gun. Stop. Ready. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statue SQB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a fourth quarter lead.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Zone read handoff to Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Colts. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Richardson fires quickly out line. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Colts down by only 3. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Okay, great.
Close to a stand here, partner. Need a stop on this 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Taylor. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 12. 180. Stop.
Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
Now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he will get this inside the 30. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Throwing now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
11. It's just set. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. The Colts in a victory formation as they kneel it down.
They could stop the clock now if they